Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video. This is my review for my blind reaction to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, episodes 16 through 20. This is the last video I have to record before my trip. It's 2:55 in the morning on the day I leave, but I don't leave until like the afternoon anyways, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But yeah, I have finished recording, pre-recording everything to cover all the days of my trip as well as the first day I'm back, because I wouldn't have a video ready until, you get the point. So and we're all good. We're gonna have daily videos while I'm away, so I'm gonna be able to relax and have fun and know that the channel is just booming like always. It feels like always, because not even a trip can slow down this upload streak. And the crazy thing about this upload streak is I had this one kind of trip that I felt might potentially, be a bump in the road. And then for the rest of the year, I have single day things, but that's easy to, record ahead and plan ahead for. But I don't have another thing for the rest of the year that's going to prevent me from making videos, barring emergency. So I think we're in a phenomenal position to get our shit in and really have an awesome last, I guess you would say quarter plus of 2021. I think I guess like quarter and a half, really. I mean, even maybe a little more than that, really. It's almost the second half. I mean, it'll be a great second half, again, with a few ebbs and flows in the beginning, but I really think this will live up to being an awesome 2021 for the second half of 2021 for the channel, like I was striving for with the start of July. Took a little time to really fully get going, but we're in cruise control now, and we're just going to be banging out, because this was by far, I think, the hardest part for me. And now that that's out of the way, I can kind of cool down and get back on my I get 5 days off to rest and recover, because I could use like a day or two off of reactions at least, if not a couple, and I get 5, so that's perfect, because I definitely have recorded way too much these last 2 days. But I'm all good. I get 5 days off, which is wonderful, and then 5 days off, I'm gonna be itching to go again. So it'll work out perfectly, and you guys will get videos every day, and then we'll be back on the saddle after Devil is a Part-Timer with either the Teen Titans movie, or I keep saying maybe Hell of a Boss episode 6. Kind of hoping that comes out this weekend, because I've been waiting for that forever, as have many of you. If that comes out this weekend, then that reaction will drop on Wednesday. If not, then you guys will get the Teen Titans film on Wednesday. But either way, that's what we're looking at as far as what I'll record first when I get back. But really cool stuff. I'm really, really proud of myself, honestly. I still have to edit and render and upload this and the Devil is a Part-Timer video for Tuesday and all that, but we're all set, which is awesome. Don't really have that much to say, but obviously the links are down below in the description to the reaction on Breach and Mega. That's where the reaction will be when this goes up. Obviously down the line things can change if something happens with the sites or whatever, but at the time of upload it'll be up on Breach and Mega. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can check out my Patreon in the description and just, send me $1 or a few bucks or whatever you want to send me. That would be awesome. If you don't want to, you can also check out the Discord if you just want to hang out with people. You can also just, comment or whatever. But if you want to get in touch with me, the Discord's the best way to just message me or whatever. Patreon's also good. I'm usually slower to respond to Patreon messages, but I do try to always respond to Patreon messages as well. Same with Discord messages for the most part. So yeah, fun times. I really enjoyed this set. I think this was maybe my favorite set of part 3. It was really interesting. It was really fun. I really enjoyed all 3 of the gimmicks they did with the Sun, Death 13, and why can't I think of the first one? It was the Lovers. I could think of the episode, but I couldn't think of what the actual stand was. Stando. Yeah, Lovers, the Sun, and Death 13 were all really cool. Lovers was fairly creative. The Sun was super creative. I appreciated the creativity of that entire episode, and that felt like it honestly almost felt like the epitome of how to do a filler episode right. Because I feel like, I mean, obviously, I'm sure that was straight out of the manga, but I feel like that was like the epitome of a quote unquote filler episode, and yet it was also like so well done. But I guess you can, but like, yeah, it was just so well done. It was so great. I loved that episode. And then, you know, probably the biggest part of this set was the Death 13 episodes, and that was crazy. I do appreciate that in JoJo's, even the babies can be heels. I do like that. That's pretty sick. And I think the way they went about that episode was actually really cool. And, you know, it felt like there were actually several homages to classic horror, or classic, quote unquote, but old school horror, I should say, in this set, because there was a direct reference to The Exorcist, and then there was Death 13, which I think, you know, you guys can figure out what that's referencing. I think it's pretty obvious, to be completely honest. But yeah, no, it was awesome. It was awesome. There were a bunch of other references. Nothing will ever be as stupid as Steely Dan. That was ridiculous. Oh my god, that might have taken the cake. Like, I love how the series is literally just doesn't give a shit. And that's why we're watching this up. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, because oh my god, and stuff like that. But I'll also, you know, because Steely Dan, like, why Rocky? Like, oh my god, this show's great. Oh, it's so stupid sometimes, and that's what I love about it. I'm watching a few stupid shows. It's funny. Monster is such a serious anime, and then the other two anime that I'm doing are Devil's a Part-Timer, which is pretty stupid, and JoJo's, which is pretty stupid. And even when, you know, the Devil's a Part-Timer thing, it's like Monogatari is, I don't know if stupid's the right term, but it's definitely a little sus. But yeah, no, as far as my anime at this very moment, 2 of the 3 anime in the rotation are pretty ridiculous. But of course, you know, that isn't really saying much, because JoJo's obviously has a pretty long-term stay in the rotation. But so really, I'm just saying, like, one of the other 2 is pretty silly. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying JoJo's, and I'm excited to finish the first half of part 3, because then we are halfway through the longest part of JoJo's, even though, again, as far as the way my sets work out, this part is only going to be one more set than part 4 or part 5. So there is that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. And it's because of sets like these, honestly. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with these episodes. They were really cool. And yeah, very curious to see next time as well what the deal is with the island we're going to and who we're about to meet. I'm very curious who we're meeting and what the deal is there, you know? Oh, should be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's really all I got to say. So I'm just going to leave it off here. I'm so excited. I'm about to end the video, and then all I have to do is just edit and render and upload these, and I'm done. Oh, thank God. Anyways, Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I'll see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.